What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be talking about my solo flawless Ghost of the Deep run. So I'm letting you know right now, this is definitely not the best build out there. I'm sure there are better ways to do this, more consistent ways, but this is the way I got it done. The first encounter is basically ad clear. This is what I use right here for this encounter. It's basically just a bonk build with Synthoceps, nothing crazy going on. I got Galahorn to shoot and kill the ogres, and I basically bonk my way to victory. I'm not going to lie to you, as far as the underwater encounters go and the jump puzzles in between, I only struggled with one jump. This is the jump I'm talking about right here. This jump sucks when you have 28 mobility. I made an entire separate loadout just for mobility. This is the loadout I'm talking about right here. It's so silly. I got 71 mobility, which is a 28% base speed increase, as you see right there. So I have Prometheus lens on because I literally do not have a legendary trace rifle. Yeah, it's quite tragic. But either way, Prometheus lens slaps. I don't care. It reloads itself. It's nice. But the main thing here is fixed odds. I highly recommend putting on this for ad clear. Those yellow bar shriekers get destroyed by fixed odds. All you gotta do is hit them in the crit spot and they will just get melted easily. This boss Ekthar, I ended up using the Stronghold glitch with Crown Splitter. For those who don't know, Stronghold has a glitch right now where you literally just have it on your Titan, and as you hit somebody with a sword, you get restoration ×2. So I figured why not use it while I was here, and I ended up getting an easy 4-phase with this build. My strategy for damage was the moment I kill the knight with Crown Splitter, shoot the boss with Arbalest so I break his shield, immediately hot swap to this loadout right here. That's basically the same thing as the other one, but instead it has Curus of the Falling Star so I can do more damage with Thunder Crash. And the moment I know I'm gonna land that Thunder Crash, right before it hits, I just immediately go ahead and open my inventory and swap to this loadout right here. This loadout is basically the same as my first loadout except for the chest piece mods, which have Lucent Blades. And for doing any sword damage, Lucent Blades is definitely clutch because it increases the energy recharge rate of your equipped sword. Going for a heavy swing with Crown Splitter and having 3 Lucent Blades on allows you to get that heavy swing back much faster. And then when he's immune again, I swap back to my first loadout with triple arc resist and repeat. And again, I'm sure there are better ways to kill this boss, but I was able to get a consistent 4-phase throughout this entire thing. And the fact that I use Crown Splitter in a solo flawless makes me quite happy. As far as my fragments go, I got Spark of Shock so I can get Jolt on my arc grenade, Spark of Magnitude so my pulse grenade lasts longer, Spark of Resistance so when I'm surrounded I'm more resistant to incoming damage, and then I got Spark of Amplitude, which makes rapid kills while amplified make orbs of power. As far as my armor mods go, on my helmet I got Heavy Ammo Finder ×2 and Hands On. Hands On gives me bonus super energy on melee kills. On the Stronghold itself, I have Impact Induction, which reduces my grenade cooldown every time I get a melee attack. And then I got Heavy Handed, which makes orbs every powered melee final blow. And then I got Firepower, which makes orbs on grenade final blows. On the chest piece, I got triple arc resist. Now on the boots, you're going to want to make sure you run triple weapon surge. I'm running triple void weapon surge, so my Crown Splitter does even more damage while I have armor charge. You get armor charge every time you pick up an orb. And then on my mark, I got 2 time dilation, so my armor charge lasts longer. Alright, onto the last encounter. This boss took me 7 phases. That is definitely nowhere near the fastest time, but nonetheless, I did get it done in 7 phases. For the most part, I only came close to dying a few times thanks to Lordly Splendor Helm. The fact that this thing can sacrifice my barrier just to heal me on sight with a sunspot is quite nice. And on top of that, the moment I put my barricade down myself, I get a sunspot that heals me. It's quite nice. This is my loadout for the second boss. I'm on Solar with Lordly Splendor Helm because I'm taking no chances at all. And I'm pairing this with the Grand Overture. I'm sure there are better exotics you could possibly use. For the 7 phases it took me, Grand Overture was consistent throughout the whole thing. Now as far as my strategy for the whole thing, reveal the deep sight, which reveals the triangle and the location of each endpoint. Once I know the 3 locations, I kill the knight at each location. Look through the circle so I can bring up the symbol and connect each line. Once the triangle is connected and you see the 3 symbols, the way I went about doing this was very simple. Whichever side deep sight's on, that's the Lightbearer Hive I go after. Once the last Lightbearer Hive is dead, finish the ghost, find the deep sight, deposit in the middle, pop my super, break her shield. Sometimes I break her shield with my super entirely, sometimes I don't. Whenever I don't, I just use my Grand Overture missiles. And after that shield is broken, I immediately run up to the top of Oryx's head. That's where I like to do damage. I could just peek over the ledge to do damage with Grand Overture. Whenever I'm dying, I put a shield down, and I can throw a healing grenade to stay alive. Right as I run out of ammo, I load the volley again and just release all the missiles one last time. And I was able for 7 phases to do that consistently and get the job done. As far as fragments go, I got Ember of Torches. Every hit you land with the bonk hammer is going to make you radiant. Got Ember of Mercy so that every time I pick up a fire sprite, I get restoration. And to complement that, I got Ember of Searing, which makes it so that every scorched target I defeat gives me melee energy and makes a fire sprite. And then lastly, I got Ember of Empyrean, which is solar weapon or ability final blows extend the duration of restoration and radiant effects applied to me. My mods are quite similar on this build as well. I got 2 heavy ammo finders and hands-on. Heavy-handed, so every bonk kill makes orbs. Impact induction, so causing damage with the bonk hammer reduces my grenade cooldown. And then I got focusing strike, which gives me class ability energy every time I do damage with a melee attack, which complements Splendor Helm quite well. Chest piece, triple arc resist. Boots, triple arc weapon surge, and then on the mark I got 2 time dilations. Yeah, that's basically it as far as the setup. I'm gonna go ahead and play my reaction to beating the dungeon, as I think it's quite funny looking back. Enjoy. Run around, bonk, jump. Gonna get one more bonk off, and there's some heavy over here. Yep. All right, here we go. It's time. Where you at? Break the shield. Going at the floor to be safe. What's up, dude? Hold that. Respectfully and disrespectfully. Hold all that. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna stand right here. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Let's go! I did it. I gotta finish the ghost. That's the last step. Boom! Let's go! Oh, finally. Yes! Ghost of the Deep solo flawless. Whew. See, look at that boy with the flawless emblem. Okay, that shit is nice. Hold on, let me see how much damage I did. 13 million damage. 13 million health. Solo flawless. Let's get it. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for me. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy.